Good morning. It's Sunday, May 25th, and I have a piece of news for you. I don't know whether you'll consider it good news or bad news, but I believe if the current situation arises, it's time to save your pennies. And I say that because by the end of 2026, pennies will no longer be minted. The penny will be phased out by 2026. And here's what that really means to Americans. The U.S. Treasury has announced that it plans to stop manufacturing the penny. That's the smallest coin in the United States. They have been in circulation for over 2 centuries, and now it's coming to an end. So maybe you put them aside and save them. They'll have value as coins. You know, coin collectors make a lot of money selling and buying coins. But that's not the point. The department says it placed its final order for penny blanks, and production will run out probably early in 2026. That's according to the Wall Street Journal, which was the first paper to report on the decision about stopping the manufacture of pennies. Now, it's a costly proposition to manufacture pennies. The penny has become increasingly costly to manufacture. According to the U.S. Mint, each coin now costs about 3.7 cents to mint and distribute. That's almost 4 times its face value. So why would we even manufacture a coin that costs more than its value? I don't know, but it's a situation that we have found ourselves in after years of having pennies in circulation. Now, the government lost over $85 million in 2024 by producing about 3 billion pennies. Much of this is due to the price of zinc, the primary metal used to make pennies, which has more than doubled since 2000. So you're making a coin that costs you more to make than the value of the coin itself. That doesn't make any sense at all. In fact, I'm wondering if we should even have coins anymore. Wouldn't it be easier to print 25-cent bills or 50-cent bills? Or how about doing away with any kind of cents at all? Let's pay our bills in flat numbers, $2, $3, $5. Paper is not as expensive as metal, you know. President Trump earlier this year described minting pennies as a wasteful and directed the Treasury to stop producing the coin. The U.S. Mint has estimated that ending production of the penny will save approximately $56 million annually. And knowing this government, they'll piss that $56 million away on something stupid, I'm sure. Supporters of keeping the coin argue that it benefits charities and helps keep consumer prices down. I don't know how having a penny benefits a charity, unless people just give their pennies away. And I don't know why the missing penny will raise consumer prices. Yes, instead of paying $5.99 for something, you might have to pay $6. Or maybe you'll only have to pay $5.95. How about that? Instead of adding the 4 cents on, why don't you subtract the 4 cents from everything? So when are they going to stop being accepted? The pennies will soon stop being produced and they will remain legal tender. That means that Americans can keep using them for cash transactions. You can deposit them in the bank or keep them. So there's no official program in place, no plan in place to recall your pennies. And financial institutions are expected to continue to accepting pennies. So it's an interesting conundrum. The penny shall disappear. And what will happen to those great sayings like a penny for your thought? How about that? Are we going to give that up and say a nickel for your thoughts, a dime for your thoughts? This is a wild, wild thought process. So I leave you with that. The penny is about to disappear. And maybe that will make it easier for people to pay their bill. Counting pennies is not an easy task for many. Saving pennies is not an easy task for many also. So have a great day. Don't worry about the penny. Now we can choose to worry about nickel. Take care. Bye.